Hello and welcome to Dicey Guy Show. And today we are just going to talk a little bit in the front end of new releases from Games Workshop. So yeah, what do you think about this new Space Wolf dude? uh, I don't know what it is with the tippy toe thing and the reached out thing they are going for right now in Games Workshop. I think every character miniature is like this. And you know, in the past it was like this with the arms like so. And now it is like on the tippy toes and grabbing something. Don't get me wrong, I like the pose, but you know, why can't they do anything new with the pose? Anyways, hello Chrissa, hello X and X Tabletop Gaming, woo, aka David Moffat and Chrissa. I go to shop, but I'll say advance hello, Dicey and Dicey Squadrons. All right. Yeah, then miniature is looking great. That's but it's I think they are overdoing it, and actually like this is the old version of Grasknull, or what you want to call him. This is the new one, also on a tippy toe, almost reaching out. I don't know. It very looks like how you see these new Aurochs in Age of Sigmar, with the attachment of 40k bits here and there and everywhere. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I can see you do some cool effects here, where you have like a plume of fire coming out here with some ta-ta-ta-ta-ta going out of the machine gewehr, and you know, the patrons are flying here and there and everywhere. Anyways, that is what's going on right now. Hopefully I can hear me saying stuff. And this is what I've been working on today. Some hills. I'm putting on some stuff and things. Let's see. Anyways, this is my Facebook page, and you can find links to it somewhere. Just type in Dicey Guy Squad or something and you'll find it. All right, let's see if I can go back to this. All right, so this is the gnome I've been painting on for a little while now. I think I have reached the point where I'm happy with it. So I'm going to work on another miniature. Yeah, I really like how it looks, and it's just getting the base colors on the stone, the flagstone thing here, the cobblestone. But that is I'm going to leave that to last. So she is done. Now it's just the rest of the team. So they are, let's see, there are 5 more dudes to paint here. And I think today we are going to do the denim boy. He is, I have been painting him in like the blues hair, like in denim. I'm going to try to make it look a little more weird and do a little highlights and stuff like that. But he's actually almost done. It's just doing some happy repair work here and there. And I just have a little coffee. And so I'm going to try to work a little bit of that. Anyways, how are you guys? Hopefully everything is working okay. The orc guy kind of looks like a Umbut conversion. Yeah, absolutely. 100%, 1000% agree with the statement from the Moffat squad. All right. So today I have been sending out the Patreon giveaway thingy to Octave, and I have been contacted by the Patreon like 20 no, that's like 10 messengers from the team of Patreon to quit it with the raffles and stuff like that and giveaways. That is not allowed. You can't do any lottery on the Patreon. So I have to figure out another way to give tires, what you call it, to people that are supporting there. I filled in some text there and stuff like that. So go over your tire and stuff like that, and I have to figure stuff out. of course, I want to do some kind of giveaways and like we have done, but I have to figure out a way to do it without go outside the boundaries of Patreon. Maybe it's not doable. Maybe I have to do it like one-offs on like a PayPal or something like that. But maybe you get more points for being in the PayPal thing. I don't know. I have to figure that out, and I'm just thinking out loud now and trying to keep you in the loop. It's a thing that the Patreon guys, one guy that's called I don't know what's the name again. I can't remember right now. It's one guy that have been texting me on email back and forth and like pinpointing me to what you write here is not illegal. Change it. And I tried to change it and no, not good enough. Do over. And when I was just writing down text pending because I was trying to figure out a good way to write a good tire, he was like, nah, that's not acceptable. You need to write a thing there. It can't be just pending. So it's almost like he is a robot and he's just going to continue nagging me. So at this point, it's almost like I think, F it, I'm not going to do it anymore. But at the same time, hey, I have 4 Patreons. And if everybody is in the Patreon for 1 year, it's going to add up a really good, it's going to be a good equipment upgrade for 1 year if everybody still wants to be in there. So yeah, it is adding up, when the months go by. But hopefully people wants to support the channel. So yeah, it would be the greatest thing in the world for me personally. But yeah, anyways, let's not talk too much about that. Well, that ended abruptly. Now I go to buy grocery. Ta-ta, see ya. Oh no, wait, my end ended. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it is something to do with how I set up my stream again. I streaming on a kind of high bitrate. Yeah, they are saying that I need to do something about my bitrate and stuff like that. So it's probably something in my end where I'm using my OBS incorrectly, putting in wrong information. I'm such a pro in this. It's almost embarrassing. But yeah, I'm going to try to study up on this. My girlfriend was accidentally being in this, what you call it, the Skillshare thing that costs money. And she is in it, and yeah, 1 year of it, and I'm going to try to teach myself a better way to do stuff on the internet, and hopefully it's going to work out good for everybody. Trying to educate myself. So yeah. Is everything? Yeah, everything is up in the shot. That's nice. That's nice when you're painting a miniature and you actually have the miniature in shot, so people can see what you are doing. Pro tip there. You're trying to do a painting video. And if you are new to the channel, this is the premise: me sitting and painting and trying to talk a little bit about the news and stuff like that. But I suspect people like Dave Moffat have a good piece of thing he wants to talk about, the new stuff coming out of Games Workshop. I think they are looking cool and stuff like that, but it's not grabbing my imagination the way of the back in the days. I feel like a lot of things coming out of Games Workshop right now do not grab my fancy, and I don't know why. It's not to be edgy or political or something like that. It's just I don't know why. I wish it wasn't so, because yeah, but it is, and that's how it is. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles right now. I have a little more blue up there, and maybe a darker blue too. Let's see if the chat is saying something. You're getting nagged on all fronts. Hey, Lord is here. Welcome. XNX, I'm not into about 80% of Games Workshop releases. I really only want about 50% of it. Yeah, Lord, I'm looking at some modern games like Spectre. Yeah, there are a lot of really cool things out there now, and Games Workshop have been, I think they have been relaxing a little bit. I think they have been a good run for a couple of years now with them, but as of lately, when you look away from, I think Warcry is the exception, and Underworlds when it comes to miniatures, but and also Kill Team have some Necromunda, but and Blood Bowl. But my point is that the main game and stuff like that, there is a long gap there for me that is can be filled with a lot of other stuff. So I'm mixing in a really dark blue to get the metal a little more worn look, little have it look even more shiny. You know, it's going to help make the sparkly bits more sparkly. So yeah, and then we go a little dance back and forth with pure silver, chrome color, and just having fun with it. I think I should put in a little bit orange in it too, just to break it up. So my method here is just thinking a little non-metallic thoughts with my metallics. So it's a non-metallic metallic painting style. I'm not the guy that invented it by far. Vince Venturella has some good pieces on it and have a say in it, and does a lot of interesting stuff with it. So but it's interesting. So, and then I'm just going to mark the places where the gold is coming a little bit, and then we're going to put a little bit of this in here. You just want to have a little in the silver, a little other colors in it too. Break it up a little bit, and then we can go back and forth. The back and forth dance, and just to make it look more alive. Yeah. I want a little pure kind of yellow in it too, like so. And yeah, we can have a little green in it too, just for fun. And then I'm going to paint over this again a little chrome silver, because reflective silvers and iron polished armor and stuff like that is going to reflect everything, the surface and stuff like that. So it's going to have a lot of colors in it. Let's see. Xanax Tabletop Gaming and Lord Draconorum says hello to each other, which is really nice. I've got that 15mm bug. Oh, I haven't painted any. I have the whole Halo starter set laying around, which is 66mm, I think. I have some old dwarf army, a little bit in what's it called? The war something. War Master? No, that was for no, that's epic. Maybe it's War Master. Just a fire cannon or something like that, and that's what I have. Oh man, I love this miniature. We're going to go back and forth with it and just have fun with colors. I think we should we go more highlights on the hair, or should we dull it down a little bit? I need to think about it. Look at this mohawk he has there. That's really awesome. Okay. Warhammer or Warmaster? Yeah, Warmaster, I think. Newbie! Balls! He's on! Oh shit, okay. Yeah, it's time to leave now. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we are over halfway to the finish line. I think maybe Dave Moffat is going to do a little show afterwards. It sounded like he wanted to make a little video. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe he's going to do a little show afterwards. After party at Dave Moffat's channel, also known as Xanax Tabletop Gaming. It cracked me up to read the balls once more. Yeah, I'm mature. But yeah, just going to drop in the highlights of things, and then what you want to do is exaggerate everything, and then you can go back and like filter colors on top of this, and yeah, it's going to look nice. I'm really happy I thought about painting it in denim, because this guy is definitely a denim boy. Bazooka! Evening! I'm all proud wolf lord here, hero of nations. Cool. Yeah, would be really happy about the tippy toe dude dancing around in the moonlight, screaming "Ow!" I can't remember the name of him. I'm not too big on 40k lore. I enjoy it when I read it and stuff like that, but I am not the person you want to ask about names and stuff like that. It doesn't stick. I don't know why, but it's cool. I like the lores. Yeah, but it doesn't stick. is I don't know if it's a normal thing to have, but I also have a really difficult thing about remembering names of people. So you have to be, something has to grab me a lot for me to remember your name. Something I just, I really, I don't know what it is. I don't know. And it doesn't matter if you are a beautiful girl or if you are whatever. Sometimes I just can't remember names. So yeah, let's see. What size spaces are they on? Lord is asking. I think they are 40. Just give me a moment. Let's actually check it out. So let's see. They are 25 centimeters. So I'm lying my teeth out. 25 centimeters. And in inch, they are 1 inch on the dot. That's cool. Boss can always catch the BGL show, of course. I can't know due to the time change. Okay. Yeah. Not your ass. What? Annex, I have a few 143 cars. Need to pick up a few trucks. Bazooka's a beautiful girl. Okay. Never forget the MoveFet though. What? My daughter loves the 143 dice cast cars. Yeah. Noobies projecting again. All right. Why is Mr. MoveFet not a mod? I don't know. Maybe we should make him a moderator. If he wants the honor. There you go. Mr. Lord can also be a moderator. There you go. There you Shangshunt. You can put the people out of business. Hey, modeling for advantage. Do you want to be a moderator? There you go. You're also a deputy of the law and order here in Dicey Guy country. Newbie is taking the coat for Mr. Advantage, which is nice. Okay, so I've been... I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. These are the mount like hills I have been made, and yeah, they're actually coming out nice. I really like how they look. Let's just check out how much has been glued to it. Hey, they are actually very good glued on here. I really like that. I need to go over a little. What I do when I have like turfs like this, I go over them again. I put 60% PVA glue to 40% water, and then I soak this on top of this again, and this is going to be then rocky hard. Nothing is going to rub off it, and it can be used for games. So that's how I make hills. This is the hill I've been made for a time ago, and it doesn't rub off at all. So yeah, I really like the look of them. But yeah, that was kind of random, but hey ho, that's how we go. Um, Lord is saying thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. 25 centimeter. You could use them in Mordheim. Hey, yeah, I think this is for the game Umbra Turris, and I haven't played that game. I haven't played. I have printed off the rules, and they are free rules on PDF. And I'm trying to understand how to create a party. What I can gather for all this information is it's kind of it is a love child of D&D married to Mordheim, but it is his own thing. It's really really it's deep, and you can have a race like gnomes or this Dynic, and you can do that as that, or you can be grave robbers, or you can be a lot of things, and you go into this town called Umbratheris for riches, gold, and to try purge the evil, or to awaken, Cthulhu-esque monstrosities, which is cool. Newbie, sorry, Mr. Advantage, but the spa manageress usually greets new people, but she's been quite tardy lately. All right. Modeling for Advantage. Seeing dwarves is reminding me too much of my pile of shame. But 100 models of Mantic Dwarf army painted. Ooh! No progress over a year. Yeah. Yeah, that is a thing. And they are actually called gnomes in this game, but you can double down and call them just dwarfs, of course. But yeah, let's see if you can see the thing. If I hold it up like this, the delay is real. Let's see. Yeah, there you can see it's gnomes, but you can actually call them dwarfs. A lot of people call them dwarfs, so that's a thing. Let's see. But yeah, I feel a deadline for doing things are really nice. So if you have tournament wanting to play games with your friends, that could be a good motivator for getting stuff done. 100 miniatures, that is a lot. The biggest army project I have on one go for 1 month, I think is 70 miniatures, but they were all different. Maybe I'm lying. How many miniatures are it in the base game of let's say for Silver Tower? I can't remember how many it was. Maybe it's just 60, but they're all different. So I had a lot of different painting schemes and stuff like that to consider and stuff like that. But it's doable, but you have to put it down. Cool if you can level up. That would be cool. Yeah, you can level up. I haven't. I need to read the rules. Let's see. But what I can get there, you can choose races, professions. You can upgrade them. You can put what you do. You have one stat that is normal for everybody. So if you are human, that stat for gnome, that is that stat, and everything like that. But then you equip them with weapons, and you have ability to sneak in this game. And if you are wanting to spot the sneaker, you actually have to have a lantern to shine a light on the miniature, and you have to throw a dice. And if you you have with the lantern, I think you have a reroll, and if not, you have just you roll 5 or 6 and you can spot him, and you can reroll with the lantern or something like that. So there are a lot of nuances and stuff like that in it, and there is a lot of things to consider. And you can upgrade the miniatures. You can call him Crafty Merchant, for example, and that will cost you 28 dragon coins, and you have 1,000 dragon coins to play around with, and this hammer and this spear is costing something, and stuff like that. Yeah, you can be a gunsmith, cutthroat, tracker, scout, a lot of things. Master gamekeeper can be, axeman, skald. So there is a lot of it's a deep thing in here, and you have special weapons you can buy, special rules, range weapon, and there is a cap on range weapon. You can just I think it equipped 4 of your miniatures and stuff like that. I need to read more of the rules, and I haven't have the time to get really deep into the rule sets. But what I have gathered, it's intriguing me, and I'm going to try to. First of all, I'm just want to have the parties painted up, and we go from there. So yeah, but I really like this 80s look I have. That's going for him. So, and then we just filter paint over the white we have been painting here. So it's going to be dull down highlights almost. And this will also double down as looking more like a worn denim, which is great. And the same for here. Yeah, I really like the look of this. And just trying to feather down the colors a little bit. And then you let it dry a little bit, and then you go back with the good old back and forth thing we do. We try to keep it wet at all times. And just agitate it a little bit, and then you get something like this, and then you let it dry completely. Ooh, Cujo Painting is in the house, and he says dwarfs. It is gnomes. I feel like I have a post-traumatic stress syndrome every time people saying dwarfs. I need to say gnomes, because that is what they says on the thing, but you can definitely play them as whatever you want. How are you? What are you doing right now? Secret projects on the go, or? That brush gives me anxiety. Yeah, this one. Yeah, I have a lot of different brushes, and some brushes are really beaten, and this is a one that I'm really using just for when I want to wet blend and just play with colors, and doesn't have to be too careful about anything. When it's more, I want to have a more sharp detail. We go more like Winston Newton or something like that. But yeah, I do apologize for my referral and my brushes. Look at this brush. I'm when it comes to brushes, I am yeah, look away. That is the good advice, especially if you love miniature painting. Yeah, my brushes look like if companies sending me miniature like brushes would be a really good testament to how good their brushes are. Or if they survive half a year with me, they are going to be damn good brushes for sure. Because I do not take care of my brushes. I know it's a really sin, and you should really take care of the equipment you are using. And yeah, I am biggest sinner there is when it comes to that. I'm not proud of it, and I'm trying to get better, but at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be. It's just so I don't know. It's yeah. I'm sorry, Cujo painting. I'm really sorry. I'm not doing it to just aggravate you and make you like lose it, but anyways, moving on. Modeling for advantage. Oh, that's a free one. Run for the hills. Right up to the referral is how dicey roll. I like gnomes better. Hawaiian coffee is a legend. What? Is it a gnome or a bird or is that a normal coffee but a ham and a pineapple and a pineapple in it? What? What are you talking about? This one, that's a bear. Chris says we all have ugly brushes. Don't tell it to Cujo painting. You know he's an artist. I'm really honored that he looks at my stuff. Yeah. It has to. He looks at my stuff, and I suspect it's not because I'm a good painter. He has to find some value of just watching my shit. But I'm grateful. I don't know. I don't know why people watch my stuff, but I'm really happy for it. And yeah, that was awkward. Anyways, moving on. Dice is trying to trigger Cujo. No, I'm not. XNX, yeah, it is weird. Dice only pulls out those brushes when Cujo is around. You motherfuckers. Modeling for advantage. I changed my views on brushes. I used to buy good ones. Now I buy cheap ones and throw them away often. I think we all use them well past their useful life. Yeah, I buy cheap brushes and make them last forever, Alex says. Ooh, look at you. Lord, cheap brushes can be good. Yeah, they can be good. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm like a la-di-da, like a snobbery dude that just likes snobby things. I'm a hipster. But hipsters have skills, and I don't know if I have skills. I pretend to have skills. But yeah, the funny thing is, I really like painting miniatures, and that's why I'm making videos. I'm trying to show people that is, just put paints on miniatures, have fun, and shit happens. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. My son is getting 6 years old tomorrow. So that's going to be fun, and I hope you have a good day. Try to make it a little special. So it's just putting enough paint on a miniature to the point where you think, yeah, that's good enough, and then leave it. And then you can come back to the miniature some days after, and that, with fresh eyes. I think sometimes I dabble too long with just one miniature, and when it look at this, it's beautiful. Yeah, I bog down on details that shouldn't be bogged down on, and So sometimes it's just good to take up another miniature, start painting on that. It's a twofold thing though. It's left me with a lot of projects halfway done, but at least they are painted, so I could technically take them out for a spin and play with them. So that's good. But, you know, you want to have it all done. Good stuff. Let's see. Newbie, I get everything cheap though. Russians, coffee, cocaine, hookers. Okay. Newbie is treating himself with a lot of stuff. All right. Look at you. What? XNX, paint miniatures, have fun, and shit happen. Is the next shirt? Yeah, that would be a real good t-shirt. Newbie, I hope he's getting a Bane blade for his birthday dice. Nothing else will do. Oh shit. No, he's getting some Lego sets. He's really into Lego, and yeah, I love Lego. So yeah, at my skill level, anything more than 2 hours ends up being a waste. Oh no. XNX. Yeah, but that could be a good motivator. Yeah, you think 2 hours, this miniature is done, move on to the next project. So if you have a project of getting 50 miniatures ready for you know, a game or something, that's a good mentality to have. Yeah, that's 2 hours. I'm not spending anything more. Go. So yeah, I need to go that road, I think, a little bit more. I feel like I am in a bit in a twilight zone right now with how I paint. I do spend too much hours on one miniature. I need to move along a little bit more, I think. Noobs. Dice spends too long on a model, says it ain't so. We all got PTSD from the witch's house with the bird's legs. Yeah, Baba Yaga, that took its time. And, you know, it still feels unfinished. I really wanted to go and do more on it, but it was kind of like, and I just need to lay down the project and see how it goes. But you know, that's not my miniature, so it was all up to my friend to say if he was happy with it. So when it comes to commission pieces, it's a little bit different because you are also kind of you are on length time, so you have to manage time as well. And it's kind of what I'm doing right now with these miniatures. I have made a little promise, a kind of big promise to Spellcrow, which have sent me these miniatures. I'm really happy they did. It's like, whoa, really? Okay, yeah, thank you. But I think I feel like I have an obligation to do the miniatures as justice as I can and try to show them off as good as I can. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Getting a nasty cold that still sits in the body was not the plan, but you just need to move on and try to do the thing you have promised. So yeah, I feel like I'm a little on the clock with these miniatures as well, but I have to say, like real talk, I really enjoy these miniatures. They have some good, nice looks to them that I really enjoy. So yeah, I actually want to spend a lot of time with them and just like paint forever on just one miniature, but at the same time you want to have a project moving along, especially when you are doing it on YouTube. People don't want to see the same thing over and over again, so I'm trying to find a good pace on how much of one miniature I can show on every live show. So I think like 2 live shows with 1 miniature is quite enough. Maybe it's too much, I don't know. So I just have to test the waters, and yeah, you're all in on it, so you that are watching have a say on it too. So you know, I understand Baba Yaga. That was a too long of a series, but it was a big building and it needed a lot of attention to get done, and I hadn't spared time to do it without doing it live. I had to do live show or and paint it, or not do a live show and paint it. So it was a kind of one of those things, kind of, if that makes any sense for you. Let's see. Twilight series can't so go with my honest opinion, alright? You gotta show up leakages, Dicey. What? What is leakages? Bazooka, they always come out well, Dice. Thank you. XNX, he gets a lot of cool miniatures by Lord. So he's really happy that he gets miniatures he like to paint. Yeah, I'm a bit happy too with the miniatures I have been working commission on for my friends. I've been painting Menoth. I've been painting what you call it, the Cricks. I've been painting Kadar. I've been painting orcs. I've been painting a lot of elves. I've been painting a lot of different D&D, a lot of different Star Wars Legion, a lot of different board games like Relic, Warhammer 40k Relic. There is a bunch I have been painting on commission for people. A Guild Ball. I've been painting a lot of different teams for Blood Bowl. Wow, it's when you tell up everything you have been painting over the years, it's getting a lot of mileage on the brushes. Bazooka is the comment. They always come out. Open, close it, they motto. What? Nice. Lord is making a big robot, which XNX is going to paint. No, I am not a gay, Christy. It's nothing wrong about people liking, you know, the same sex and stuff like that. But I'm quite happy with the girl I have been with for 18 years. I'm just amazed that she wants to be with me. So yeah, Lord Dicey, I have lots of Kadar if you want some of them. I play Signar, but I'm trying to sell myself out of War Machine and Horde. Nothing about the game, nothing about the miniatures. I really like them, but nobody's playing it where I live right now. So it feels like they are just sitting on the shelf. I actually have Legions of Everblight miniatures that are getting out of the door sometimes, and they will be, if they are going to be sold, they are going to pay for a better light setup here in the studio, so that's going to be really great. Chris, have you ever painted anything Star Trek? No, nothing Star Trek. Nope. I really like Star Trek. A lot of my buddies and a lot of people do not like Star Trek. I enjoy it. I think it's fine. I want to see the new Picard thing. I haven't, but maybe it's good. Who knows? Can it be good without number 1? I don't know. Yeah, but anyways, I feel my voice and stuff are cracking up a little bit, so I think we are going to close down this setting, the live stream right now. Chris is asking, coming out isn't just coming out as a gay, it can be almost anything, like you might have just some out there as hetero. Recently I come out telling that I'm not Cyberpunk RPG fan. Alright. Bazooka says Picard, not good. Alright. Newbie says Picard isn't amazing. Okay. I'm more into Shadowrun. Ooh. Modeling for Advantage says, nice to meet you guys. Yeah, happy you come on the show and say hello to us. That is really good. I really appreciate it. I have a tradition when I end the show with flipping the bird at you guys, and it's I have to try to explain it so it doesn't offend people. What I'm doing is saying goodbye, and just try to be funny. So okay, fuck off. Have a good one. Bye now.